Good morning to our call-in listener. We're getting it going in a few seconds. Welcome to Financial Fed Friday. It is a great day in the end of our vacation.
Yes, it is. And we are very happy to be back. Hi, caller. We're connecting to Facebook right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoever just joined us. Thank you for jumping back on the Financial Fed Friday. Your Financial Fed Friday team is back and ready to roll.
Yes. I'm trying to get it together.
Can you all still hear the music?
No.
I don't know what that is about, because now it seems like if I do anything, it just won't work.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get some music. Yeah.
Rita, do you see us broadcasting live on Facebook?
Yes, we're broadcasting live. Oh, let me go back. I was on my page. Sorry, y'all. I think, yeah, we're live. We're live. We got it together.
Okay.
Good morning, Robert, and our other calling listeners. Good morning, Dwayne. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. Thank you all for coming back, jumping back on with Rita and I. Welcome, Facebook. Thank you. Jerry, you need to go on a vacation. That's for sure. It's definitely good for the soul. But thank you all for jumping back on with us. We're going to go ahead and get started because it's 2 o'clock. We have a lot of good information we want to share with you all. Rita, you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
You ready to roll? All right. So welcome to Financial Fed Friday, and this is presented by your Financial Fed Friday team. I am Darlene Jenkins, and my partner there,
Dr. Rita Bailey Rowland.
Dr. Rita Bailey Rowland. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, for those of you that are just joining us, welcome Facebook. Please check in. If you're on Facebook, check in and let us know where you're watching us from, because we have people that tune in from all over the country, and we want to know, where are you watching us live from? So this is a webinar that we do at 10 a.m. The format has changed a little bit, so now we're doing it every other Friday, and we're broadcasting simultaneously on Facebook Live. And what we're doing with the Financial Fed Fridays is that we're just pulling back the curtains so that you can get an in-depth understanding of your federal benefits, but more importantly, we also go over your best retirement and investment options. So you want to tell your friends, you want to tell your coworkers and your family to, hey, jump on. You can register. We're broadcasting simultaneously. Hey, y'all, we back. So you want to tell your friends and family to go ahead and register at www.ritabrolandevents.com. And of course, if you're on Facebook, you want to like us and share our page. We're at Facebook/YourAB Solutions. So there you have our information. And our whole purpose of doing this Financial Fed Friday series is just to help you understand your benefits, your money, spending habits, and also to offer support and solutions that will enable you to reach your financial destination. So before we jump into the information, because we have a lot of people on here with different, that are different places in their career, the information that we share during our webinar series is going to be presented in a generic fashion, because without having individual knowledge of each person on here, we cannot tailor the presentation just to you. But please feel free to ask us questions. But what we can do is, if you reach out and call us, 301-577-6340, we can get you set up, have an individualized program put in place for you. So with that in mind, please accept the information that we're going to be going over as general in context and apply it where you feel it fits your particular situation. So thank you so much for understanding. So the first order of business, Rita?
Yes.
We are having, if you haven't done so, you want to go ahead and register right now. You jump on our webinar every week. You watch us live on Facebook every other Friday now, but now you have the opportunity to come and participate and interact with Rita and I live. We want you to be a part of our live studio audience. So we're going to be holding a live event on September the 15th. That is a Saturday morning. We're going to be having 2 broadcasts. The whole taping, the time of the live event, is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, because we're going to be taping, if you want to be on the first broadcast, which we start promptly at 10 a.m., then you need to be here at our office at the taping location by 9:45 a.m. The second taping we're going to do, that's going to happen at 10:45. So we need you here at 10:30. And we want you all to come out and get to see us. Also, Rita, it's an open house, right?
Yes, it's going to be open house. We're going to have some of our partners there with us. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some giveaways. So it's going to be a great time. Do you guys hear any feedback from me?
Nope, no
Okay,
feedback.
So my husband got all these Bose system speakers. I hear too much. So it's going to be a great time. So come out and me and Darlene have some really good swag bags. We're going to have for sale. We're going to have some coffee mugs. You know, I love some coffee. We got some journals for you to keep your notes from every other Friday when you join us. And just make sure you come early enough to use the restroom, whatever you got to do, because once you're in the room and we start recording, you cannot leave out for that time period. So please, though, we're looking forward to having some fun. You get a chance to see where we operate our business and, you know, what we do. You get a chance to meet us, take our hands, hug us, whatever, face to face. So we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, and then that also gives Rita and I an opportunity to put a face to the name that we see as our attendees and some of our Facebook friends that are out there. We see your name. It doesn't always correspond with what your actual name is. So now we can put a face to, hey, this is Sexy So on Facebook. So please come on out. You want to register because seating is limited. So you must register to attend unless you just want to come by and, visit our offices. But to participate in the live studio audience, now with that, you'll be able to ask Rita and I real-time questions right then and there. So please go and register. For those of you that are on the webinar and on Facebook, you can see it. For our call-in listeners, you want to go to www.BITLIVE/FED/FRI. That's /LiveFed Friday, with all of the letters of the first word capitalized. So I hope you got that, you all. I see we have.
And they can also, if you need to call in, you can call our office at 301-577-6229. Again, that's 301-577-6229. I just wanted to give a shout out to our Facebook crew. It's really live today. Thank you. We got Father Lisa, we got Sharon, we got Linda Briscoe, we got Cynthia Williams, Kevin Adams, everybody. Thank you for joining. And so please join our event. Just log on and register. Hello, Donna Jones, Crossland crew. So thank you. We got the DC government is live and well on Facebook. So thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, and we have some of our regulars back. Welcome, Jeannie. Of course, this is our golfing expert. She is going to be at a golf tournament. Crystal, you said that am I very choppy? If so, please let me know, and I can just have Rita do the speaking because we want to make sure. So can you all just real quick, let us know, and on Facebook, am I choppy? So that Rita can, just do the narration, because I really want to make sure that you all can hear all of the information that we're imparting.
Crystal said it's okay. Anyone else? It could be your.
It could be the connection too in the office as well. I don't know, but please, you want to register. You can also go to our website or just call us. Hey, call us here in the office and on 301-577-6229 and say, save my seat for the live Financial Fair Friday event. I want to make sure that I'm there. So you can do that as well.
All right.
I love it. So what do you all have to look forward to as we resume our broadcast? We have so many topics that we're going to be getting in depth with, things that affect our finances now and will definitely impact our finances in retirement. So what are they? Healthcare costs in retirement, and we're going to cover healthcare costs now. And so to prepare yourself, because when you're young or you're healthy, sometimes we don't think about, what if my health changes? What if my health stays the same in retirement? Have you ever had a healthcare risk assessment to determine your healthcare costs? Rita and I are going to be going over that. Also, Rita, you want to talk about your millennials?
Yes, I am in love with the millennials. I'm gonna tell you, I'm in love with them. I don't know if I'm in love with them because they're gonna have to take care of me when I get old. My prophet always say compassion is okay. We're gonna keep moving, but the millennials really have a heart to help you guys create wealth, because one of my mentors told me that youth is wasted on the young. And it wasn't until I got past my youth and looked back at when I was young that I had so much money. And I could have done so many different things, but I didn't have the wisdom that I have now. So part of what I want to do is impart into these millennials all the mistakes and how I can help them to create real wealth. So by the time they're 50, they're set for life. And so that's part of what I want to do, is help the millennials have a different mindset, because you guys are awesome and you can't be left behind, because you're going to carry the country. So I need you to be financially prepared to do that. So it's been a mission of mine to help pour into you with whatever I can and give you different techniques. So if you're on here and you're not a millennial, but you got a millennial child, make sure they reach out, because what I know today, had I started something like that when I was in my 20s or even my 30s, and maybe when I was just 40, life could be different now at 52. Tell them my age, but I'm okay. So that's what I want to do. I just want to really help them plan and get prepared for that.
Yes, and as she just said, if you are a parent of a millennial, then you want to make sure you're on and you get your millennials on so that you can start preparing them, because we have some different takes on, planning in terms of for the baby boomers and the millennials working together, getting rid of some of those old ways of thinking. Absolutely. So you definitely want to make sure you're tuning in for that series. Also, just, hey, life insurance awareness. The life insurance concepts that Rita and I go over and impart to you, these are not your grandma and your granddaddy insurance policies, okay? Insurance is not for just burial. Insurance is now for the living. That's a concept that some of us may not be aware of. So we want to make sure we bring that to you, talking about insurance banking on yourself. We have one of our associates on Facebook with us, Dr. Javon Jackson. She actually wrote a book on bank on yourself. So we're going to be going over a lot of those concepts. Something that's near, I'm sorry, Rita, go ahead.
Yes, you know how she is, y'all. She just don't want me to talk. She just keep on going.
True.
But the life insurance is really important to me. And I think Robert is on Facebook, my brother. Our mother died when I was 11, and he was 14. My sister was 13. And my mother was 34 years old. And so being probably prepared, she had some life insurance. She worked for the government, which is why I didn't work in the government. Not understanding how your DC, the government life insurance works, vaguely, or not having the proper plans on the outside. Our lives was truly changed. Not only did we lose our mother, we truly lost some really good financial footing as a result. And there wasn't enough life insurance to carry all of us to college and to let our dreams come true. So it is about the living, but it's also truly making sure that your family is prepared. something were to happen to you. Whose lives is changed when you leave this world today? Who's affected by you? And having a plan in place is critical. And what I always tell my clients is not the Rolls Royce life insurance policy that you want, that you can't afford, so you do nothing. It's the one that you can afford today.
Right. And so the best type of policy to have the best type of policy for you to have is the one that's in effect when you cross the river. So just keep that on your mind. Also, we're going to be going over effective estate planning. Of course, we'll be discussing, we're going to have our estate plan attorney on. We're going to have this year, for the end of the year rather, we're going to be bringing on a lot of different affinity partners that we have to bring you very valuable information. And so we are going to have our estate planning attorney on. You need to have a plan in place for all of the what ifs in life. And guess what? When you plan, it does not mean you think something is going to happen now. But we all know that no man knows the day or the hour when we will be crossing over that river. So when it happens, whether you know it's coming or it's unexpected, you want to make sure that when you're gone, that your loved ones are still able to do the things that you had planned for them and that you wanted them to do. So, and getting those assets passed on most tax efficiently. And Rita and we do something called legacy planning, where sometimes it's just easier coming from a third party. Your family may not be able to hear what you're saying, but our team here at Affordable Benefit Solutions, we do legacy planning where we come in, and it's just something about hearing it from a third party that has no dog in that fight that allows people to calm down, calm their hearts and their nerves, and get those legacies put on paper. So we want to do those type of things for you. And at the live taping, guess what? We're going to be discussing the first two items on the agenda. So you want to be there live to ask your questions, to hear the information, to interact live with what we are presenting to you.
And we're going to go over a lot more topics, but these are going to come within the next 2 to 3 months. And I think long-term care crisis, and I want Darlene to share her story today because it's very emotional for her. But the average retiree will go bankrupt in retirement, not because you guys have overspent, was because you didn't have a proper plan in place. So we're not, the age 65 and older is the fastest growing group, and they're living a lot longer. We're no longer dying at 65, 70. People are living to their 90, 95, that's common. But they're not necessarily living without some health challenges. So without a plan in place, if you think you work for the government, that your health care is going to be taking care of you, talk to Darlene Jenkins, whose mother is ill right now, who's a government worker, retired in the old system, that you need to really understand how all of this works and how health care and retirement, how long-term care works. But more importantly, if you guys saw Aretha Franklin, we all loved her, we celebrated her. Her funeral was 10 hours. But she did not have an estate plan in effect. And the lawyer that helped us, he showed her somebody had an estate worth $1.2 million. Without an estate plan, it could cost their family $20,000, Darlene, to probate that. And if they had an estate plan, it would have cost $1,000. And it may have only cost $2,800 to $3,500 to set that up. So we got to be real careful what we spend our money on. We will spend $3,000 on a vacation, but we won't spend $3,000 on preparing our estate plan to make sure our family gets the assets that we want. So we're going to be educating you, and please bring us some topics. If there's something else you want to share with us, go to our Facebook page, go on our website, and share what you want to hear. But we got to prepare for what's coming. We can't be reactive to the situation. We have to be proactive.
Absolutely, Rita. Thank you so much for that. So Rita just mentioned it. What do you want to hear? What topics would you like us to get more in depth with you about? What do you want to hear, and what do you want to learn more about over the next few months? You can inbox us right there on Facebook, or you can email us at FFF, that's FFF, at yourabsolutionsinc.com, and let us know, hey, you know what? let's hear more about student loans. Let's hear more about, more effective banking.
How to buy a house or whatever.
How to buy a house, whatever it is, because at the live Financial Fed Friday, also, if you're out there, there are a lot of government, and that's whether you're federal, city, or municipality employees. There are a lot of affinity groups that are available for you to get hands-on training that your employer will approve you to go to. So they're going to be there as well. And guess what, you all, if you are especially a federal government employee right now, it's crisis mode. It's time. It's action mode. The end of the fiscal year is coming up. That proposed budget changes, Rita and I, we've gone over it. We're keeping our eye on it. Hey, that may be getting ready to come to fruition. And let's say it doesn't, crisis averted. Whew. But are you prepared for the next one? You have to have a plan in place. So please email us or call us. Tell us your topics. What do you want to hear? That's what we are here for. We're so glad to be back and be of service to you.
And I will say this too, it has nothing to do with our Financial Fed Friday, but if you are a union, whatever you do not stop paying your dues because you don't see how they help. Maybe you're a good worker, so you never need them to come in and help fight your job. Maybe you can work on time, you don't take long lunch breaks, but your union dues are so important. And these are not only your union dues, but these affinity groups. That's who's on Congress fighting. They got, what's those things called, the advocacy groups. They're I can't think of the name, but they're the ones on here fighting to try to keep your benefits. So you guys, if you belong to a union, let that $15, $21, that's one lunch for you or a dinner. Do not stop that. The unions need that money to fight. They actually want to stop the union. If they give credit to the union, you can best believe your job environment is going to totally change, because the union is what's giving you true support to make sure you're treated fairly in the workplace, that you can work from home, that you get to have this extra leave or your family leave. All of that was because the union went down on Congress Hill, spent money and time to fight for you. So do not let the union, whether it's NTEU, AFGE, AFSCME, all these other unions, please support them, because that support is what keeps your job in the state that is in right now.
Exactly. And Rita, just to piggyback off of that real quick and we'll move on. But I know some of you out here may not be a member of the union, may not believe in the union. Why do I need to pay my dues? Why should I give them my money? They're not doing the union. I don't need them. Well, all of the benefits, one thing that is not conveyed effectively enough, in my opinion, is that all of the benefits that you have as an employee, the union fought for those things. And guess what? Now that they have diminished, the union has been severely diminished already. So as a result, the changes that are getting ready to come, especially for those of you in the federal government, now these changes that they're talking about putting in place, such as all FERS employees now having to pay 7.5% into your retirement system with no corresponding increase in withdrawal of your retirement benefits, that's for everyone. There's no more grandfathering in. So including those of you that were hired before 2012, when the first change came into place for 2013, guess what? Your retirement benefit, which you have to pay in, that 0.8%, every year is going to be increasing 1%. See, the union held it off for the last two, but now they're snatching out the union's teeth because people just don't feel we need them. And so now when they're talking about eliminating your FERS supplement, you know what that's going to do to you? For those of you that can retire at age 56, 57, well, you can still retire, but guess what? You have no FERS supplement. So you can go ahead and go, but you're not getting Social Security in 62. So what's going to be your plan? So that's our little plug, for the union, just something, for you to chew on over lunch. and to think about. So that's our information. Email us some topics, and we're going to have those different affinity groups on, and they can probably tell you a little bit more about them. Like we're going to have Blacks in Government on. We're going to have the Federal Asian Pacific group on. We're going to have Image Sage on for our Hispanic listeners. So we're going to have everyone represented. So a goal without a plan is just a wish.
Wow. Wow.
We're all about planning. Before, we were saying, our other motto is planning, is looking into the future, bringing it today so you can do something about it today. Now we're just letting you know, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So please contact Rita and I, your Financial Fed Friday team. You can reach us in our office at 301-577-6340, or you can email us at FFF@yourabsolutions, SOLUTIONSINC.com. So contact us today so we can create a plan for you to help you reach your financial destination. That's what we're here for. And again, we want you to come out to our Financial Fed Friday live event. It's going to be next Saturday. This is a Saturday, you all. We know, hey, you want to go ahead and register for that. You register at www.biasinboy.ly/live with a capital L, Fin, capital FIN, capital FED, capital FRI. You want to go ahead and register there to reserve your seat. You have to register in order to attend. So Rita, do you have anything in closing?
No, I just think, it's interesting, if we went back to, it says a plan is whatever that statement was, and what it came to me that, the pastor of our house, Prophet Lee's always telling us, now, you guys always don't want to be religious, but that's not what I'm really doing. But it always saying, like, when we really need God, we don't want to go to him when we need him. We want to go to him prior. It's the same here. Like, you don't want to have a financial plan in place when you need it. You need to have the plan in place so when you get there, it's already in place, not at the emergency, not at when you're in the hospital, not when the person has passed away, not when you're a year out of retirement, you're trying to figure out what to do. What this does is allows you to be prepared for that day when it comes. So it's not a wish, it's really a true plan.
Absolutely, Rita. So there you have the information there. Again, you can go to our website. We have the video up and the registration. You just click on it. So that's everything. Let us help chart your course. Your Financial Fed Friday team, Affordable Benefit Solutions. We have a whole host of support here with Rita and I. So please, you can reach out to us. Visit our website at www.yourabsolutionsinc.com.
I just want to give a quick shout out to our Facebook family, Morgan. Hello, Clarissa, Miss Renee Pickett, and Teresa. Yeah, a shout out to CWA Union, because the private industry understands the union more than the government. The government take it for granted because they think their jobs are secure, but the private industry understands how important the union is. So we just thank everybody for joining us and for hanging in us with us. We've been back. We feel like we've been gone a long time. It's been 6 weeks, so we're glad to be back, and we thank you today for coming back to share with us.
Yes, we certainly do. So go ahead, send us those emails, call us, register. I know a lot of you have said, oh yeah, I'm coming, Darlene, I'm coming. Well, I need to see your name on the registration list so I can say, yes, come on in and let's get ready to roll.
Yes.
So thank you all so much for joining us. So we will see you back here in 2 weeks on, what day is that, Rita? Oh Lord, I think that's the
21st.
21st. On the 21st. I also have to get used to the new dates, because now we're doing it every other Friday, every 2 weeks.
And
that's when we're on.
Give yourself about a half an hour to 35 minutes. Before we said 20, we always went over, but now we want you to truly allocate at least a half an hour. because we're going to go a little longer since we're going to be on every other weekend. So we're going to, make sure we give you good information in that time period.
Yes. So we will look forward to seeing you next Saturday, the 15th. And for those of you that cannot make it, we will look forward to seeing you on September 21st in 2 weeks here on the broadcast. And when you come, bring 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Spread the good news of Financial Fair Fridays. We'll see you all next Saturday.
Thank you, Robert, for your support, Robert, for getting all your folks on. Thanks.
All right. Thank you all. Bye, Facebook. We appreciate you.